You were particularly concerned about the so-called happiness industry, and you wanted to say what a hazard it is. I wonder, did you have a personal experience of trying to pursue happiness as a goal in itself?
I think Miss King saved me from that, strangely enough. I think ever since those last 2 years of primary school, I was never caught up with the idea that the role of every person is to maximise their own happiness. And that, of course, is what the happiness industry has been promoting, with help from the marketing industry, with help from politicians and many other people who would like us to resolve the natural tension that's in all of us between selfishness and selflessness, between our competitive nature and our cooperative nature. Many people would like to encourage us to resolve that tension in the selfish direction, and to say, look, you can be happy, or you can decide to be happy. You just reach out and happiness is there, all you have to do is grab it. This is very, very self-centred stuff.
But is it wrong to want to improve yourself, to want to develop yourself?
No, that's a lovely way of leading into what I think is the alternative goal. Not happiness, but wholeness. To say, look, as humans, we're going to go through a life which is going to have sunshine and rain, blizzards, periods of tedium, challenges, etc. And we have a spectrum of emotions that we will experience as a kind of running commentary on what's happening in our lives. Sometimes we'll be happy, sometimes we'll be sad, we'll experience triumph, we'll experience disappointment, we'll experience failure, we'll experience loss. They are all authentic. They all have much to teach us, though I must say the so-called dark emotions have much more to teach us than the bright, shiny ones. But you still do hear parents saying, I just want my kids to be happy. And I want to shake them by the shoulders and say, what a hopeless thing to... Not that you would wish your children to be sad or to fail, but wishing happiness is like saying, I don't want them to experience their humanity. I don't want them to know what it's really like to be a fully functioning human. And I think the positive psychology movement, which carries happiness, self-esteem, excellence, the cult of perfection, all these things, they're all bound up in the current Western neurosis, the utopia complex, this idea that life, not just life can be wonderful, but life should be wonderful and it's up to you. Well, sorry, it isn't entirely up to you. What's up to you is, have you equipped yourself to deal with the whole thing and not to feel that your default position is happiness,